Welcome back to another Album Book Club video. This week we are checking out The Rainbow Goblins by Masayoshi Takanaka with Max.
I'm excited for this album because I'm a Takanaka guy. I've been all over the Takanaka discography, and this one I feel like is less surfboard guitar and a little bit more whimsy. I feel like everyone needs a little bit of whimsy in their playbook.
This is one people have been asking for since we reviewed Brazilian Skies at this point 2 years ago.
What's the Star Wars song on Brazilian
Star
Skies?
Wars Samba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that on Brazilian? Oh,
Mhm.
What a great song.
And you can click right here to see Steven's live reaction to that song.
First track, Goblin.
Goblin.
Right. That was track 1, Once Upon a Song. What do we think?
Honestly, I think that's just a solid 8 for the beginning of an album.
I'm going to give it a 7.
I'm going to give it a 7.5, a split.
I think there is a little bit too much build up to the lore. That's my only problem with it. After the lore, it's great.
You're right. It does have. It should just start with the lore.
I agree.
Right away. I might lower it to a 7.5 for that one. And I just feel like it's just classic Takanaka after it goes on a little bit. But it does start with that whimsy. It does start matching the vibe more in the beginning, which I appreciate for like a little twist for his usual music.
Yeah, hit the nail on the head. I think the intro being as long as it is before the lore just knocks it down. But the lore on is like perfect for me, so minus 2.5 for the 2 minutes of too much.
What are these goblins doing though? Why are they feared? I guess that's what we're gonna find out.
All right.
Next
track.
Oh, the best track. Is it 2? It might be 3.
Make this your ringtone.
I wish. That'd be so good. Oh, this guitar is so good.
Yeah, but bring back the Goblin.
Bring back
Goblin.
the goblin. Goblin.
All right. That was track 2, 7 Goblins. What do we think?
Yeah, that's an easy 10. That's an easy 10 for me.
I think I'm going to have to agree. I was going to give it 7 for the joke, but it's a 10.
It's a 10.
I mean, you can't start that hard and just not look past it. Like, having the goblin sound in the back the entire time is so good. And you get a little bit of lore. That's all I need.
Yeah, there was a good amount of lore for a track 2. But yeah, no, the bass kickoff almost guaranteed at a 10, just off start.
Yeah. I think my favorite part about this song is the little run that they do, the digga-da-da-dee. It goes up the next step. They don't repeat that twice. They move that line and take it up to the next step or the next part of the scale. And that is something that's just not commonplace in music anymore. People repeat things way too much, and to have something that moves like that while that part repeats in the song, to not have it repeat back to back and give my ears that kind of break is just great.
And it's memorable. Like, it's a really memorable little part, and it just keeps going throughout. It feels natural.
Next track. That was track 3, The Sunset Valley. What do we think?
Yeah, I think that was an 8 track for me.
I'm giving it an 8.5.
I'm also going to give it an 8.5.
I really liked the vocoder. It's kind of a classic, slower Takanaka song, but added the vocoder. Loved it.
Yeah, memorable little parts as well, similar to the last track, but then like the Astrobot sounding vocoder, great little touch.
Yeah, the vocoder is for sure the highlight there, for me at least. And then, yeah, everything musically is just so perfect, so sound. It fits the vibe. Maybe a little less fantasy than one would assume, but I think with the vibe that they've presented, it's perfect. It's nailed.
Yeah, it's an interesting take because it is like a fantasy kids novel take. Like, it's supposed to stay in that track, and he was like, let's just make it sound like funky and get the little vocoder robot voices in. I'm assuming that's for like goblin voices, but to me it's just like this nice balance of fantasy and futuristic like stuff. Pretty nice.
Extract.
All right. That was track 4, The Moon Rose. What do you guys think?
I think it's a 7.5 for me.
I'm going to give it an 8.
I'm also going to give it an 8.
Classic Takanaka sound. I love the guitar solo in the middle. Not enough whimsy for the Goblin album, though.
Yeah, I think that's why I went down a little bit. Is it toned down the style, just was a neutral Takanaka ride along for the entire like song duration. Pretty good.
I think as a guitar player, the solo gave me enough whimsy to be fine with it. Yeah, it's just a great track.
Lore-wise, we're getting a little bit. They're chilling in the cave. They're waiting for the rainbow. We'll see what happens. We need some good lore for these goblins right now.
All right. Next track.
Extract.
All right. It was track 5, Soon. What do we think?
I think it's a 7.9 for me.
I'm going to give it a 7.
I'm going to give it a 7.5.
Yeah, I thought, again, like the last track, he was just vibing with the guitar the entire time. But there's a little bit, like, I like when the vocal comes in, when he throws in the ooh in there. It just mixes it up a little bit. But there was some, like, slow points in the beginning to middle that kind of lost me a little bit. But overall, just rocking with the guitar consistently with this album. It's great.
Yeah, I think this is a good track kind of for the background. It doesn't have the lore or the goblin whimsy that some of the rest of this album has. It's still a great track. It's just, as an overall of this project, it's kind of just a Takanaka song, which is still great, but...
I think I was either looking for lore here or more, back into that realm of the fantasy that we have been in. And yeah, it's just a little far from that, but still a damn good track, so...
Though, we found out the Roots are snitches. They're listening in.
Alright, next track. Alright, that was track 6, Magical Nightlight. What do we think?
I think that's a great song. I'm going to give it an 8.5.
Yep, going back up to an 8.
I'm going to give it a 10. I mean, it kicks off just like ethereal. It can be. It's great.
The lights leaking in a little bit in the lore.
And then we get that just funk break. And it's everything I was wanting.
Bring in the saxophone.
Mm-hmm.
The saxophone was a nice surprise.
Yeah.
The whimsy's back. It's no longer like a guitar riff sesh the entire time.
Yeah, there's a lot of like background chimes and things. Yeah, they definitely pulled the whimsy up for this one. Extract.
All right. That was track 7, Thunderstorm. What do we think?
I think it's another 8.5 for me.
I'm also thinking 8.5.
I'm giving it a 9. Still riding the high last song. It goes hard. It feels like a thunderstorm in a musical way, without adding all the like tacky hits of cymbals and bass drums and stuff. So, great job.
Yeah, it's a completely different sound that we've heard on this album, and I am all here for it. It's a shift in the story, but it's also getting the guitars going crazier. I'm ready. It does dip back into the normal sound a little bit in the middle, but still great.
I don't know. Yeah, is this like a different sound for Takanaka in general? Like, it's almost rock bandy.
It feels a lot darker than I've ever heard.
Yeah, like the drums are really prominent in this one. Again, yeah, it sounds exactly like what a thunderstorm in this plot would be. So right on the money for the story. And that's without a voiceover at the beginning. So you're really just into the action pretty quick.
All right, next track. All right, that was track 8, Rising Arch. What do we think?
I'm going to give that a 7.5.
I'm going to give it a 7 as a song, but like a 7.75 on the album.
It's a good call.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it a 7.5.
Yeah, I think as its own track, it's all right. But as like the clearing of the storm on this album, I think it does a great job.
Yeah, it's necessary.
Mhm.
It needs to be there, but yeah, it is just going on for a long time before the vocoder's involved, and the vocoder's great. Love to see that back, but yeah, it could have been quicker.
It's got good whimsy in there, but there is just a lot of kind of ethereal, well, fine music, just kind of boring in the context of I'm waiting for more lore. I want this epic wizard guy to come back, and he's not been here for a
Oh,
decade.
these goblins about to freak when they see the rainbow, so surely it gets crazy.
Next track.
Extract. All right. That was track 9, Just Chuckle. What do we think?
I'm gonna give that a 8, just straight up 8.
I'm going to agree with an 8. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll agree with an 8.
Yeah, I think vocoder overall for this album is just like a fun part for like the character of the sound. Lore-wise, it's losing me a little bit because I thought the rainbow would come back and then they would be getting all hyped up, but it sounds like the rainbow went away. So now they're mad, they're wilding right now. So plot-wise, we're up and down. We're going nuts.
Yeah. This one has enough whimsy for this album, I think. The lore, you're right, is getting a little bit lost, but I think it sounds great. It's a lot, I guess, less wild than most of the other tracks, so there's not like a whole ton that I can even bring up here, but it's solid.
Yeah, good track. Agree with everything you guys have said. The only thing I thought of that may be funny is this is what goes on in the back rooms of The Price is Right. So, next track. All right, that was track 10, Rainbow Was Reborn. What do we think?
I think the sound's reborn. I'm going to give that an 8.
I'm going to give that a 9.
I'm going to give it an 8.5.
Yeah, no, I think we're back. There was like a little bit of a like slow whimsy part, and then now it's just straight up Takanaka, like back to the basics. I think it works here.
Yeah, no, 100%. The lore cleared up at the beginning, figured out what's going on. I love the guitar tones on all the solo parts. It's great. I wish, the one thing I wish about this album is there was more crazy bass.
Yeah,
Because we got it like right at the beginning and then never again.
yeah. No, we needed more goblin.
Mm-hmm.
We needed more of that.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think it was great. There were just a few points in the song where there was like a chime that would hit with the guitar. And it was just a little too much for my ears to handle. But that's just because I'm not actively messing with the volume knob. So, great song.
Yeah.
Next track.
I just actually cursed.
I'm under attack right now.
Hey, I found that bass you were wanting.
Is it here?
It's going to be in this song.
I was gonna say
'Cause he
I was hoping.
I was gonna say the
guitar.
goblins get pissed at some point and they start revolting, and then they get banished to never return again.
All right, that was track 11, Plumed Bird. What do we think?
That's a 9.
I'm going to give it a 10.
I'll give it a 9.5. I'll split the difference.
It's like it heard me complain about the last song not having enough bass and immediately gave me what I needed.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that's why I think this album, like, even though it's a story plot driven album, the pacing is just like really nice, because whenever you're wanting a little bit less of something, it does pull back a little bit, and it's like, wait, I want that back. Puts it right back in, and this one does it really well. And the little like bump is great.
Yeah, the main riff of the song that it kind of kicks off with is just great. It's very fun. The whole song has good energy. It's got a lot of bass. It's got a lot of drive. It's fun.
I think the only thing I could even ask for is more bird sounds.
True. Yeah.
If there's any, there's not enough.
No.
Last track.
Last track.
And this is the banished one.
All right. That was track 12. You Can Never Come to This Place. What do you think?
That's a 10.
Easy 10.
Yeah, that's a 10.
I mean, like guitar popping off, lore-wise, tragic. The Rainbow's like, nobody gets me. No one's happy. I'm not happy. They're birds now. Goblins don't get me. I'm not juicy anymore. He's out. Got me crying at the club with the guitar going crazy. That's, yeah.
I don't even know how to follow that. That was
Poetry.
Get this man in the booth. I think the actual melody of the guitar was just so beautiful, so well done. The song, there was a lot of weight to the song, and I don't know how to express that without saying, like, it was just a heavy song with no words.
The weight of getting banished.
Yeah, for real,
It does make you
weighed
want to
on
like do like a fist in the air, like when the guitar hits with the drums, like everything swells. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I closed it, but we do have to do album art still.
I remember the album art.
I'm gonna go for a 9.5 for that one.
I'm going to do the same, and it's exclusively because I don't want 3 10s in a row.
I'm giving it a 10. I don't even care.
Yeah, it's just so good. It gives it all that it needs. Only reason it's not a 10 is I know what the album art for the next album is, and the White Goblin just is perfect. It's so good. But yeah, it just fits the vibe.
100%. It's got the birds on it from the one bird song.
It's
got the rainbow from the album.
And it's looking juicy, too.
Mm-hmm.
Juicy.
I understand what they were doing.
I want to eat
I
that
get
rainbow.
Yeah, I think it fits the album perfectly. It's got the name in the corner. It's just a good piece of art in general. I would hang that on my wall, and I don't think anyone would question it being up there. So,
Oh, yeah.
well, if you made it this far, don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe buttons. Leave some suggestions for albums, EPs, and songs for us to check out down in the comments. And we'll see you in the next one.
I'm going to go eat a rainbow.